Good morning. Hello. I'm Claire Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Is it live yet? Yes, it is. I'm Claire Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Hi, Christine. How are you? And everyone. Who else is in? Got a card out already. So I'm going to pick cards out for the collective, do some channeling, and I'm also giving mini reads as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, or you just want some guidance from your higher self, check out that pinned comment in the live chat. Of course, can't do it if you're watching the replay, but if you're on live, if you're not on live, come live sometime. If you're on live, check out that pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the live chat there tells you how to do it. It's by donation, and you need to put a capital Q in your comment at the start so that I can find easily your question for your reading. Oh, thank you, Christine. You'll say that. I've been doing makeup tutorials, and this is the first time I've done this particular thing. Using a tissue. Top tip, you put a tissue, right, from the outside edge of your eye to there, and hold it there like that, and then you put your makeup on. And it's so much easier, and it's easier for older wrinkly lids like mine as well. They don't move around so much when you've got the tissue there and you're holding it, and so you can blend it better. I'm learning so much. It's like I'm growing up or something. Hi, Karen. Hi, Shauna. Phew. Transcendence is the first card out that we've got for the collective. Transcending something, overcoming something. I was very emotional yesterday. I'm not feeling it today, which is good, but it was an emotional day for me. It was Mr. Last Year's birthday yesterday. And last year we got together shortly after his birthday, and it was all a bit, try it. Yeah, try it. So you just get like, fold the tissue in half, put it taut, and hold it there and then there. And then you can see already how it kind of tightens your eyes when you do that. Oh, Shauna, try it. It's really good. Hi, Maria. Hi, Beth. How's everyone today? You all good? Let's get another card out. So I was a little bit emotional yesterday as well. I also had a leg cramp. But I don't think I've ever had one before, you know? I was in training and suddenly I started screaming because it really hurt. It was my calf and it just so hurt so bad. But that's not a good sign because that means I'm still magnesium deficient, which it does take some time. Hang on. What does it say on here? Do it maintenance at saturation. May take 9 to 18 months saturation. So once you're depleted of magnesium, it can take a long time to sort yourself out. And so I've just got to keep on going with it. I know that anyway. I was going to anyway. But to get a cramp for the first time is not a good sign, is it? Hey, Jessica. Let's get some more cards out. We've got relaxation and we've got mystery. Relax into it. You know what? I booked 2 readings yesterday for myself to get some clarity on what the hell's going on because it's very confusing, my personal situation at the moment. So I figured I'd get 2 different readers. They have read for me before. In fact, they're the only 2 readers that I've had reading for me in the about a year ago. Both of them read for me. And I thought I would get a reading from both of them. I need 2 so that, you know, get the information from both. But we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. We've got mystery and relaxation here, so just kind of let it go. It's a mystery, yeah. Something is unfolding is what I'm feeling here, transcending something. Whatever you're going through right now, it might be so that you can actually transcend something, so you can heal something, so you can sort yourself out. Do you know what I mean? Mystery reasons for whatever's going on, but you can relax about it. Like this one here. Chicken's in the house today because it's raining out there. Well, it's not currently raining. It has been raining, that's enough. So much that I got my jeans on. It's cool. They came in, my aircon was peeing yesterday onto the floor. And so the man who does, he came and he used like a vacuum, it seemed, and he sucked the thing out. I was in here working and I could hear this gurgling. It seemed to have been full of water, the whole system. And now it's particularly cold in here, which is kind of nice. It's kind of a change. To be cold instead of sweaty. Let's get a goddess out for the collective. So if anyone wants a mini read, if you're new here, just check out that pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the live chat tells you how to do it. There's a PayPal link in there for a donation. Or you can use Super Chat, Super Sticker as well if you want. And if you've got a question for your higher self, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with the question in, or general guidance, whatever it is that you want, and then I can find it easily. So legendary ladies, which one have we got? We've got Pleasure, Bass. Didn't she come out the other day as well? It would be nice, wouldn't it? The pleasure, the sensory pleasures here. Fast. Yes, you may be in need of some serious self-care, and Goddess Bast is with you. As the ruler of sex, magic, and pleasure, she helps you see and reignite all those aspects in your life. It's time to indulge. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Is it happening for anybody? Are we all going through this dry spell? I did go on Tinder a few days ago. That was depressing. I'll do that again. Oh, God. I don't need to see the usual people on there from this island. No, just no. So let's get some tarot out. I'm enjoying my coffee. Lots of private readings at the moment. It's cold in here. Lots of private readings, which is great. But today I'm going to be video making. I'm going to be doing the weekly reads for next week for all the star signs. That's what I'm doing. Did you all get a chance? I totally forgot last night to publish the pick a card read. Totally forgot. Went to sleep instead. And then when I woke up at like 4:30 this morning, I thought I published that video last night. So I got up promptly and did it. So you might not have had a chance to look at that. But ongoing from it's Wednesday. Ongoing from Monday's Psychic Cafe, I decided to do pick a card on why the silence. Okay, got some cards out. What's the tarot story today for everybody? We're starting out with a maze. So in mazes, you might feel lost. You feel like you're going around in circles. You're like, have I been this place before? I'm not sure I'm headed in the right direction. You know, it's all very confusing. So that's a good start, isn't it? The unknown. So we've got the mystery card out and the unknown. It seems that things are being held back from us at the moment so that we can heal ourselves. Like I said, I had a very emotional day yesterday. I had the cramp, which was interesting because as soon as I started getting it, Mr. Hanson jumped to my rescue and he sorted it out for me. He's always very attentive to me. And then I had some stuff to do. I rode right into town, the other town here. I sorted some stuff out. I had to go and I bought some boxing gloves and they're the wrong size. I ordered wrong. I clicked on 16 instead of 10, or I read 16 to be 10. Anyway, way too big for me. So I had to go and send those back. I had to go to the post office, so I did that. But when I got back, go on Facebook to do my work stuff and check my socials and all of that, and I see that it's Mr. Last Year's birthday. And that had me on an emotional roller coaster for the rest of the day. I haven't looked at it yet, Christine. Then what happened? Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, I'm not going to say about that. Something else happened with Mr. Handsome yesterday as well in the afternoon. And then when I got home, I'm like, that's it. I'm booking some readings because this is very confusing. Six of Birds is the universe helping us out of choppy waters. The Eight of Trees, we've put the good work in, so we're going to get the good stuff out. But the Six of Birds, it's like the universe has got to get us out of choppy water first. Hi, Mandy. In other words, maybe there is some emotional stuff to sort out first. Maybe there's some more healing to do inside of ourselves to sort out first. It certainly seems so for me. I put a happy birthday message on Mr. Last Year's Facebook timeline thing, hoping in a way for him to get in touch, not to rekindle anything, to let go properly, because he just hasn't said anything to me for a very long time. So I was hoping for some kind of a release from him, but he didn't actually go on his Facebook all day. He's not checked any of his birthday messages. I had a look this morning. So anyway, the universe is helping us out. That's why this maze, it's almost like you're trying to find this exit of the maze, but like a labyrinth, the maze is going to shift. The universe is going to keep you in a holding pattern until you release what you need to release. There's the chicken. Just had some milk. And now she's sitting on the mat. Anyone else feel like that? Like they're stuck at the moment, stuck in a maze. You can't figure out how to get out of it, but there is stuff coming up, internal stuff coming up, stuff to be healed coming up. Yeah, I'm happy with my makeup today. It's so different. It's good. It's good. Wow, this is interesting. Interesting combination of cards. Starting off with the Knight of Wands, which is kind of a youthful energy. You can tell by his chest. It's a youthful energy, Knight of Wands. It can be the player kind of thing, but it's a passionate kind of approach, youthful approach, before he's even thought about it. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of an energy. It's just, let's just give this a go. Don't know what I want yet. And then Temperance, wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. Then the Queen of Swords, the one that says no, maybe the one that's saying, wait, hold on there, knight. Not so fast, mate. What is it that you want? Have you thought about that, knight? What you want? Queen of Swords, she waits it out. That's Joan of Arc, isn't it? And Justice, because she knows what she wants, right? So she's waiting it out, so to get her justice. So she's not going to accept any old bullshit. She knows what she wants. So she's not going to accept this youthful kind of, well, let's just see where it goes kind of thing. It's like, no. Done that kind of stuff before. Well, let's not see where it goes. You do the work on yourself beforehand. Decide what it is you want. Come to me. Come to me with a offer. I think I got rid of that one. Here we go. Come to me with an offer, like a serious offer. Yeah, time to be alone when you're in lockdown, for sure, Christine. Finding your way out of the maze. Let's just try and get rid of this dickhead. Hi, Malcolm. Yeah, I think I've reported anyway. Wait, let that chicken out. Move your tail, chicken. Leaving a tail in the door has an option of coming back in. Very good. Very good, Malcolm. So, yeah, She knows what she wants, so she's holding out for a justice kind of thing. It's like, let's do. Yeah, let's do the work first and decide what we want before you come at me. Or like that. Hey, Tiffany, you can go away as well. Is this how it's going to be today? Spammer. Can you do this for me, Christine? Hide them first and then report them for spam. It's the same person, hey? Get out of here. Okay, let me get back to the cards. Not those cards, these cards. Can you do that for me, Christine? Hide first and then report them as fast as you can. You can't just delete the message. You've got to hide the user from the channel. You've got to do a blanket thing and then report them for spam. There we go, I've done that one. Lord above. Okay, let's get to the cards. Yeah, just check out that pinned comment, Shauna. The comment that's pinned up top of the chat, that's got the PayPal link in there for the donations for the readings. So, what have we got here? Am I seeing the messages before you guys do it? Maybe. But it's a bit. We've got the Five of Swords here. Chaos, conflict. The Starseed. I think that's the Fool card. And the Ten of Cups here. Emotional fulfillment. Yes, Five of Swords, chaos and conflict. There's something to be fixed first for sure. And it might just be internal conflict as well. Five of Swords. Let me read it out of this book. Excuse me. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords indicates a state of entrapment or negativity that's been self-inflicted. It's been self-inflicted through conflict, disagreements, or impulsive behavior. It was a bit like that in the energy update today, wasn't it? I watched it in the middle of the night. Well, don't unhide them. Don't unhide them, Christine. Wait. I've already done them. Just when there's a new one comes in, do it to them. No, don't unhide them. Christine, you're doing it the wrong way around. They're going to come back in if you do that. Stop. I'll hide it again. No. You've unhidden that one as well. Okay. I think we're sorted now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, back to the cards. Five of Swords. Yeah, in the energy update today, what was it about? It was something about the way that we're looking at things. Or was that yesterday's? I just can't remember. I watched it at like midnight. Something about the way that we're looking at things, and we've got to see it in a different perspective. Can anyone remember what the energy update was about today? Five of Swords. Through conflict, disagreements, or impulsive behavior, there's been an involuntary burdening of yourself or others. Oh, it's all right, Christina. Yeah, I already did that. It's important to step back and take a look at the bigger picture. Put everything into perspective and realize where your true priorities and truths lie. Are your opinions and views more important than your relationships? How are you affecting other people? Is your ambition coming from a place of love or fear? How can your words and actions transform the difficult situations? So she's done that thing again here where she focuses on the perspectives of the people that aren't going to be using cards. How your views more important than your relationships and stuff like that. It's not really applicable to people like you and me. But the message, I'm pretty sure it was in the energy update today, was we've got to see things from a different perspective, especially in the self-neglect area. Got to stop neglecting ourselves. Hey, Indira. So there's some chaos and conflict going on at the moment, but it's kind of being instigated by ourselves. It's coming from the way that we're looking at things, and we've got to turn that around. We've got to see it from a different perspective. Maybe it's this maze and unknown. We've got to realize I'm not being punished. The universe is trying to keep me here for good reason. It's not time to move on. It's not time. Yeah. It's not time to make something happen yet. We're still in the maze. What's the starseed telling us? Pretty sore. I'm pretty sure the starseed is the Fool. Yes, it is. I was right. Getting to know these cards. Starseed is the inner spark of your being that journeys through the many lifetimes, forms, and worlds of your story. It's a divine energy that gives you the strength and foresight to go your own way along a new, uncharted path. When you connect with this part of yourself, the serendipitous moments seem to continuously unfold around you. The magic is present. Now, that is a different perspective, isn't it? When we get out of this, how can I get through this maze? How can I make this thing happen? How can I do this? How can I do that? Why is it not happening yet? That shifting from that focus to the magic, well, it's obviously not happening yet for a reason. There's magic afoot kind of thing. Getting into that fool's energy then, and then the synchronicities and everything happens. It's just so easy, isn't it, to slip into that energy of, well, to slip into the mindset of, this is a problem, I need to make this happen. And that has its place, that, because that's when we process stuff, we can process things from that space, but then we need to shift back to that magical mindset again and work with the universe on stuff coming. When you connect with this part of yourself, the serendipitous moments seem to continuously unfold around you, and magic is present in your life. It's your own internal compass that directs you towards dreams and inner light. The lessons that shape and form you throughout all of your adventures and awakenings are going to be essential. But don't forget, the limitations of the outside world also have a power to distract us from our higher calling. There you go, got distracted by this maze, by the unknown. This is when we must look inward in order to find the answers. Seek who we really are, beyond what we've been told or expected to be. Find out what fulfills us to a much deeper place of spirit. This is your journey. This is the light of your path, which makes sense why we go then on to the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after, the fulfillment. What does fulfill you? Ten of Cups. Thanks, Shauna, for your donation. Be with you very shortly. Ten of Cups is a magical, loving omen to receive. It signifies great happiness in all areas of family life, friendship, and love. It's the establishment and understanding of mutual respect, honor, and cosmic bonds which connect you with others throughout lifetimes. Beautiful. This card also indicates an enlightened state of spiritual awareness and inner strength. It reflects a spiritual foresight which allows you to navigate your life with honesty and confidence. Silver linings are always visible. The glass is more than half full, it overflows. You understand the universal force of love and the oneness of all consciousness. Beautiful. Wow, well, that's a powerful message, isn't it? So if you're in chaos and conflict at the moment, Five of Swords, it's saying, we're not making it up, but we are focused on the wrong things. We're in a holding pattern at the moment for good reason. We've got stuff to heal or something to do. But that shouldn't have us in that focus of, it's all going wrong, it's not happening, I can't seem to get my way out of this maze, what's going wrong? You know, we should get into that magical thinking like the starseed here, because we're headed toward our wishes fulfilled, our happily ever after, and we've got to get clear on that. Exactly what this said before. Not the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands says, "Do you want to go out with me?" He's not thought about what he really wants, right? It's just like, "I like you. You're pretty. Do you want to go out with me?" Then the Queen of Swords says, "Wait up, Temperance. What do you want? What is it that you actually want? Like, what kind of a relationship are you after here? What are you actually proposing to me?" And then he goes, "Oh, I don't know. Let's just get into it and see. Let's just go to bed and see what happens." And she's like, "Nah, because I know what I want." And so it's the same kind of message here, repeated, I think. From this chaos and conflict, the maze, the unknown, Five of Swords, Starseed, the universe is helping us out. It's got the shift in perspective, which isn't in this bit. But then the Ten of Cups, they're what we want. Shauna, thank you for your donation. So, Shauna, do I see love for you coming in? Well, there always will be, because the universe is full of it. I think you're talking about a romantic relationship there. Is one coming for Shauna? Yes. Let's get some information on that. I mean, there always is. Just depends how far off it is, though, huh? Let's get you some guidance on that anyway. A respectful one. Now, there might be some disrespectful ones first, like these cards are saying, you know. A respectful one is coming, and then you'll go for it. But I'm seriously feeling that there's going to be disrespectful ones first. For you to say no to. It's very important. The no's are very important. It's kind of one way that the law of attraction teachings have gone wrong. That is saying, don't push things away. Don't say no to things, because when you're saying no to things, you're pulling them towards you. No, you're not. You're not. Saying no to stuff is very important. Saying no to what you don't want. Not no in a fight kind of way, trying to push it away. That's very different. An emotional reaction, no, is very different to a no, I don't want that. Right? So, yes, there's going to be, and it can appear like tests. It's not really tests, it's just old energy manifesting. But the no's are very important. And so the disrespectful ones, say no. And then when there's a respectful one comes in, yes. So yes. Very interesting. And so until then, this time alone that you're having right now, it's for you to get intimate with yourself first. That means, into me I see. When we get to the point where we're so good with ourselves that we're happy to share ourselves with others, we're happy to be with other people, not everyone, because not everyone can be trusted, but when we can be, Christine, you went at the wrong point now. Okay. When we can be by ourselves and happy with ourselves, then we can truly share ourselves with someone else, you know? In other words, be who we truly are around someone else. That's true intimacy. And so you've got to find that by yourself first, which means accepting and loving yourself first. Because if you think about it, if we're like ashamed about something out of ourselves, we're going to try and hide that part from other people. That's not being truly intimate, is it? So that's what's going on there. So that's your inner work kind of thing, Shauna. It's that self-respect, raising that self-respect up, so that you will just naturally say no to all of those ones that are offering. You're not just going to try it and see. Do you know what I mean? When a disrespectful one comes in, like this Knight of Wands, it's not necessarily disrespectful. He just hasn't thought about it. And so, but you are going to recognize what is a respectful offer and what isn't, and that's going to be the key to letting the right kind of love in here. good advice. Good advice from your higher self there about that intimacy. So let's get some more cards out for the collective. Don't just want a booty call, Christine. Yeah, I hear you. I know. It's like, I wondered, I went on Tinder because I was like, I want to show willing. What can you do in lockdown? You can't go out. There's nothing to do. I want to show willing to the universe that I'm like, okay, I'm ready for someone to come into my life now. But it was a very depressing thing going on there. And it's not the right thing to do because that's not what I want, a booty call either. So, but still, I did it. Let's get some more cards out. Don't forget to click like on this video as well. It really helps me and my channel out when you do stuff like that. The Queen of Pentacles. I want to get one more card out before I go into that. Sun's on the bottom of the deck. I went for a beach walk the other day in the evening. Haven't done that for ages. And I thought, I don't know, I thought that maybe people would be, there'd be people there, but there wasn't. Well, there were a few, but it's kind of the same in the morning, just the occasional person. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords again, boundaries, and the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, bound by something, blocked in the maze. It's the maze again, the maze kind of an energy there. So what's this saying? The Queen of Pentacles, need to be stable. Stable, knowing what you want and just sticking with that. Stability in that. Queen of Swords, in your being stable in your boundaries and what it is that you want. We've not got to back down from that. Like in today's energy update, I think it was today's anyway, I was saying about abundance mindset. The abundance mindset, what is that? It's not like wishing and imagining that you've got millions or anything like that. That's not an abundant mindset. An abundant mindset is, I deserve savings. I deserve a home. I deserve my wishes to come true. I am going to make that happen now. I'm going to do it for myself. That's an abundance mindset and going for it. And so, we had a big work night. Last night, spring cleaning. Oh no. Eyes. Let's get my eyes tested. I noticed I'm getting my second vaccination this month. It's around the same time, of course it is, as my hospital visit, my next one for the blood pressure to come off the meds. So that's kind of good timing. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing this time. I think probably going to set another field hospital up here again. It's kind of handy. Anyway, I need my eyes tested first. You reminded me, Christine, I need my eyes tested. So feeling bound here, feeling stuck. I can't make it move forward. Well, we kind of can. We can shift our mindset to that magical mindset again. We can be positive about it and do our work, do our inner work. That's what unsticks it. We can't change what's on the outside. We can only change what's on the inside. So we do our part in it and hope that everyone else does their part, and then it's all going to start working out. We can only do our part in it. So we feel bound because we think, well, I can't change them. I can't like make something happen to change them. Well, no, we can't do that. But we can change ourselves, can change our point of view. We can do that inner work. We can sort our own stuff out and be ready. Again, I'm getting that message. It's not time yet. It's not time yet for something to unfold. Not time yet. It's that energy again of where we think we're ready. But I'm ready. I'm sure I'm ready. I'm sure I'm ready. Something must be blocking me Something must be blocking me because I'm ready. But she's got the blindfold on now. It's like, no, you're not ready. There's something that you're not seeing here. And that's all right. It's a process and we're in it. Oh, Spirit's patting you on the butt. Yeah. I had an incredible dream last night. It was so good. That to happen. No, Spirit's patting me on the butt there. What was this again? Relaxation and mystery. Yeah. We're transcending something. It might not be apparent at the moment, but there are some changes that need to happen within us, apparently. But we can relax about it because the universe is leading us there. Everyone's quiet today. I've got like nobody on. Is it me and Christine? No, 9. Still quiet. What's going on? Is it a holiday or something? Oh. It's hump day, Wednesday. We've got the 5 of Wands, practice. Practice shifting our mindset is what I'm getting here. You know how last time on Monday I was saying about shifting our mindset so that we make it easier for our person, shifting into love kind of thing rather than focusing on their problems and what they need to do and all of that. I think this 5 of Wands is definitely about practicing something. It's like practice makes perfect. There's something that we've got to pull ourselves up. You know, we slip back into old patterns so easily, or ego patterns, succumb into the fears and the worry and stuff like that. It happens to us because we're human beings and we've got these protective mechanisms inside of ourselves, like the ego, to keep us safe. But we need to be aware of that and then practice what's good for us. Yeah. This is about shifting mindsets, practicing the shifting mindsets here. The Emperor is that energy of being in control of ourselves. Not in a weird way. Just having power over ourselves, taking our own power. Taking our own power, yeah. The Emperor. Now, for those of you that are waiting on a relationship as well, the Emperor energy. This could be them. And they're doing the same thing too, practicing, putting something into practice, trying something, taking action, repeated action to sort something out. It's that kind of thing. It could be that someone's trying to take control of their lives. You're trying to take control of yours as well, in whatever way, whichever way that is. It's going to be different for each of us. But I'm getting that strong message that there's something that we need to practice, especially to shift our mindset so that we can take that right action and close out a chapter. So something definitely needs to change. We had the Death card in the energy update. Something definitely needs to change within us so this chapter can complete, so that we can open up to the new chapter. You think you're ready to open up to the new chapter, you're not quite yet. And it's about everything that I'm going on about now. The universe is helping us. Yeah, it'll stay up, Shauna. The Wheel of Fortune. So the universe is helping us. The wheel turns in our favor. It's like we've become a cooperative component with it, with the universe, co-creating with the universe when we close out that chapter within ourselves. Now that can be victimhood thoughts, thinking. Okay. It can be victimhood thinking. It can be, yeah, worries, fears, all of that stuff coming up. It can be just feeling like we're stuck, overly focused on the blocks kind of thing, or what's going wrong. Like I said on Monday, let's not focus on what people need to do or what's stopping them and all of that. That's the wrong focus. Yum, yum. So the Wheel of Fortune says that it's moving. There is movement. It might seem like it's stopped, but it's not. Got the Six of Birds here as well, saying yes, the universe is helping us to get out of those choppy waters into the calmer waters. Wheel of Fortune, very similar message there. The universe is helping. It's showing you the way. It is. Let's get some of these out then. 2 maybe? Just to keep the table nice and tidy. There we go. Oh no, we've got 3. Oh, here we go. The Knight of Emotions, love offer, but again, it's a knight. Not necessarily having thought of what it is, but the Two of Emotions, that is the big love offer there. And Priestess, using our intuition. Using our intuition for that. Knight of Emotions, Two of Emotions. It feels like someone else wants to be ready too. There's a bit of a rushy energy with this. We think we're ready, but we're not. There's still stuff for us to sort out within ourselves, and that's okay. We can relax into that. They think they're ready too. Trying to step forward, but like can't. Intuitively, we know that. Intuitively, we know we're not ready. Not quite ready. Not just yet. There's a strong driving energy here that I'm getting from this. I mean, the Knight of Emotions and the Two of Emotions, that's a very strong drive for love, for a love offer there. But as much as we tell ourselves we're ready, we're not. That's not to say we're never going to be ready, but we're not right now. And we've got to relax into this process. I think that's what that Fool card was saying. The Starseed card is get into that frame of mind where we are seeing the magic of it instead of going, it's all gone wrong, the universe is broken, God's dead, like my youngest son said when he was 4. God's dead, Mum. Atmosphere again. This is opposites, but close to the equator. Not that much different. It's not that confusing. It's just opposite. It's kind of confusing though toward the equator because there's not that much difference in the seasons, you know. I mean, we're obviously in rainy season here right now. Oh, fall doesn't start for another 3 weeks. Is that right? And in the UK, 1st of September was always like going back to school date. Mm. It was odd living in Australia because of that, because the seasons were back to front. But like I said, when you're living in the tropics, it doesn't make that much difference because the seasons aren't the same as in colder countries. But still, kind of weird. Gonna have a hot summer. Hot, hot, hot. I like it when it's cooler like this. It's a nice change. It was nice to be able to ride my bike yesterday, and I was a sweaty mess anyway because I'd gone from training straight away to ride it, but not too bad. The change in seasons, yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the first day of whatever is. I don't know when the first day of rainy season is here. I just know when it rains. I did good yesterday to dodge the rain. Subtropical. Very much tropical here. Okay. Does anyone get hangovers from crying? I've got one today. Do you get that? Like a bit of a headache and a bit like... I cried a lot yesterday. I released a lot yesterday from the past. Releasing stuff from last year. I don't miss it, Gabe. Everyone used to say that. Oh, you'll miss the seasons when you go and live in Australia. No, I didn't. I like the heat. The only thing I missed was about the UK. The only thing I missed, and I'm being serious about that, the only thing I missed about the UK was the long summer nights when you can, like, at 11 midnight, no, maybe not midnight, but 11 at night, it's still light outside. It's great. It takes so much energy, yeah. But the hangover, oh, I've got it. Four months today, alcohol free. So much better for me, hey? Three of Wands. It's just like a new path starting with the Three of Wands here. Or at least deciding where you want to go. She's got her bags packed. She knows where she wants to go. She's like, oi, chariot, taxi, I'm over here. She's got to start walking down that path first. Slow going at first, especially with all those cases, all the baggage, that she's got there. It's slow going at first, but at some point that taxi will pick her up, that chariot there, and she'll go fast forward. Page of Pentacles. Oh, communication. I'm going to read this one out. It's receiving word of something. Got Temperance again. Gotta wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Well, where shall I read that out of? This one. Page of Pentacles then. Page, what is it in here? Crystals. Page of Crystals, here it is. Your ideas and plans are headed in the right direction. So it's important to maintain focus on your goals and aspirations. Now is the time to make any concrete plans and take action. The transition phase between dreams and reality. Like I said, I was getting that from this card, right? She's setting off down that path. Page of Crystals is down to earth, kind-hearted and ambitious. That's it, isn't it? It's like that energy that I was saying in the energy update, the abundance mindset. It's not dreaming of having millions. It's and wishing for it and putting it down on your goals list. That's not an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset is I deserve abundance. I deserve security. I deserve a home. I deserve happiness. I deserve love. I deserve a secure relationship. I deserve, all of this worthiness stuff. I'm going to get it. I'm going to choose that for myself. I'm going to get out there and get it. It's that. Down to earth, kind hearted, and ambitious. That's the ambitious thing, right? That gets you going down this path. I'm going to do it for myself. That's an abundance mindset. Because remember, we're the creators here. They thrive to learn new things and are extremely attentive to detail. More introverted than most, the Page of Crystals feels the most at peace when they're immersed in nature. Their patience and calmness gives them a keen sense of clarity, which also prevents them from making hasty or impulsive decisions. Yeah. that. Patience, you see, because we've got patience right after it. Got clarity. Prevents them from making those hasty, impulsive decisions. A dedicated, determined personality. Yeah, okay, is that. But I also was getting about that message too. It's like you head off down that path toward what you want because you know you deserve it and you're determined to get it now. And you don't know how it's going to come. You don't even really know what the path is, but you just know that you're going down there. It starts with the no's, Queen of Swords. What, two Queen of Swords out here. It starts with the saying no to what it is that you don't want. And it seems weird, doesn't it? Because I did a private reading yesterday. And in that, a lot of it was about receiving for this client. And I said, it seems like receiving isn't our part, that's everyone else. Like, and if everyone else would just sort themselves out and give us stuff, then we could receive. But that's not the truth of it. Receiving is an art. So how is it an art? Well, what have you actually got to do to receive? You got to say no. You got to say no to the rest of the stuff. Like, you're not going to get better until you start saying no to the breadcrumbs, to the little stuff that you're being offered. So in other words, say if we're talking about relationships, if you're kind of needy and grasping at the slightest bit of attention, you're going to be picking up narcissists, abusers, all kinds of things. People that just will offer so very little, and they know that you'll just jump at it, whatever they little thing, scrap that they toss your way, and you do, and so you can keep on being that energy and then keep on saying, why don't I attract the good ones that are giving me something? How come I'm not receiving? It's because you don't say no to those people, because you're not in that worthiness place of going, I don't know what the path is to the things that I want, but I certainly know what I don't want, and I say no to that. So the Page of Pentacles, yeah, it's been determined. And like I said, you don't need to know how to get it, but you do need to know what to say no to, and you need to have patience with yourself on that path of the saying no. It's like getting jobs, right? Thanks, Gabe. It's like getting jobs. You know what you want to do and you know what you're worth. Like, say, a CEO of a company, right? And that company is, it's gone bankrupt. And so this CEO is out for a new job. He goes by the job center and he looks in the window. There's a job there for a cleaning job. It's not going to take that. Or she. Not going to take that. For the very same reasons. You got to know what to say no to. Gabe. General guidance for Gabe. Thanks for your donations. Okay. Interesting. It's kind of connected to this reading as well. Grace and doubt cancels abundance. So grace, the flow of all good things, right? It's that magical thinking. It's it's all working out for me. There's a big plan here. I can relax into it. My higher self is showing me the way. Maybe I don't see the bigger picture, but I know there is a bigger picture. Now, if you doubt that, you kind of cut yourself off from grace. Grace is still there, but you don't see it. It's got a confirmation bias thing. You don't see it. You don't see how it's all beautifully working out. I don't see the reason why my fridge won't arrive. This is the second fridge that's been sat in Surat. It's been Surat Thani now. That's the mainland. I think 4 days. This new fridge. Just put it on a ferry. It's a different company this time, a different courier. Hopefully this one manages to figure out how to put it on a ferry. Anyway, sometimes we can't see the bigger picture of it all. Let's see why I haven't got my fridge yet. But there is a big picture of it all, this grace. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt the abundance. Just keep on going. Keep on putting your one foot in front of the other. Abundance is there for you. Grace is there for you. Have you ever done that, Gabe? Have you ever like spent more time consciously getting yourself into that magical mindset of, you can do it by a lot of meditation or something like that. You can do it by reading certain inspirational kind of, sometimes law of attraction books can do it for me. Get me into that magical mindset of thinking. And as soon as you get into that, then you start seeing the serendipities and the grace and all of that. Custom order cakes. Yum, 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 yum. I managed to resist getting some chocolate brownies this morning. My fruit lady, avocados, but she brings me a lot of fruit now. She put a post up. She's got these brownie cubes, and I was so tempted, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I know me and my sugar trip. I almost put sugar in my coffee as well this morning. I'm like, don't do it, Claire. You know what happens. Don't do it. Gabe. Let go and flow with it. Talk to someone brilliant. Talk to someone brilliant. Like I said, books, inspirational books can get you into it, get you into that mindset. Have you ever done that? Have you ever read a book and then suddenly you're inspired and you are in that magical mindset thinking great things can happen for me too? Talk to someone brilliant or read that book so you can let go and flow. Like that is like getting support. This is saying like get support to let go and flow, get support to get into that magical mindset again. Books can do it. Anyone else got any suggestions of what's done it for you? What's got you in that magical mindset? Of my books, I would say my latest one. What's it called? The one with the yacht on the front. That was the day that I set off sailing. Decided to live on the yacht. The day we set off sailing with a rainbow. Sailing with a narcissist. I thought that rainbow was a sign. It kind of was. I needed that experience, I guess. It's called Having It All, that one. You don't know books like that? Oh, really? Anyone read a book like that that inspires them to get into the magical mindset, or that has not necessarily a book about getting into the magical mindset, but one that inspires you? Tell you what book inspired me. Richard Branson, a Richard Branson biography, autobiography. I'm sure that there's plenty of biographies out there about him, but that really inspired me because, of course, he's an entrepreneur and there's a go-getter, and so that kind of thing appeals to me. But it's just his stories of his childhood. His parents were incredible. Like, drop him off in another town kind of thing when he's a kid and let him find his own way back and have his adventure, get him back. It's like, wow. Not those times. Oh, you maybe need to do that. Read about someone brilliant. Put it out there, Gabe. To the universe, I mean, like, show me a book or someone that's brilliant. Read that book, and maybe a biography would be the best. I read Having It All. Have you read that yet? Having It All? I wrote that on the yacht. Let Go and Flow. Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I've not read that. Yeah, I'm thinking, Jessica, I think you might be right there, Jessica, that it might be a very unique thing because probably if you're not that same personality type as me, that entrepreneur thing, then the Richard Branson book may not inspire you to that either. Inspire you, you know. Is he a multi-billionaire? Doesn't surprise me. But yeah, very inspiring to me that. That was quite some time ago that I read that. Anyway, let's get back to the cards. What have we got here? Temperance. Another one out. I've got socks on today. It's cold in here. It's quite something to be able to wear jeans and socks. And a woolly t-shirt. Two of Swords. We don't know, do we? We don't know. Indecision and avoidance. Oh, avoidance. Indecision. Yeah, I was picking up on that. We just don't know. We don't know. We can kind of be determined, like, I know what I deserve. I'm going to head off toward it. I don't know how the hell to get it, but I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I'm going to start by saying the no's that I need to say, and do whatever I can to get myself into that magical mindset again. But apart from that, we don't know. And it can make us feel indecisive, but it's not that. It's the unknown. The May is the unknown. It's okay for it to be unknown. The universe has got that bit. We've got to remember what's ours and what is the universe's, right? What's our part to play? And what's the universe's part to play? And not mix those up, which we can do too much sometimes. Okay, let's get some more cards out. Give us more advice about all of this. I think this reading pretty much is saying, like, be okay in the unknown in this way. There's more to it than you think, but don't let it get you down. Don't let it, yeah. There might be stuff to process, but don't let it get you down. I was feeling down yesterday about it all. Confused, just so confused. That's why I bought two readings. Be interesting when they come through. So yeah, so confused. Open to discovery. So be open to discovery. Like I said, like there's a reason behind all of this, but we might not be able to see it. So just be open to discovery there. That magical thinking of, I know this is happening for a reason. I can't see the reason, but there is one. Because there always is. There always is. We can see it down the line, often a lot later. That came up in someone's reading as well yesterday, is that those pieces, I think it was yesterday, the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, it's not just like everyone else. Our piece of the jigsaw puzzle is like a jigsaw puzzle in itself as well. And so we've got to find those pieces of ourselves. Our jigsaw, the jigsaw that it is ours, unfolds. So it could be like something that you did, or a subject that you took at school years ago. You don't seem to have used, and then it suddenly starts playing a part with something that, a job that you got, and then you only were in it for a few weeks. You learned something, you came out of it, and you're like, oh, I chose the wrong job. That was the wrong thing to do. But then it kicks in years later, along with this subject that you took at school, and it's like, it all fits together. That jigsaw puzzle that is us fits together in the end. We can't see how it does until it does, until it comes together. And then that makes up our particular jigsaw piece, and then it fits in with everyone else in the world too. It's almost like we've got to be able to see the picture that's on our specific piece of the jigsaw puzzle before we can know where our place is in the world. It was a very interesting reading, that one. That might have been the other day, in fact, that one. I've done a lot of private readings lately. And we've got spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Again, it's the no's that are important right now. What to get rid of, what to release, what to say no to. Not ever again. The stuff that we've been putting up with, the stuff that we've been tolerating. Got to feel it. What's draining us. And get rid of all of that. Cut it out. Okay. Get some of these out. I've not had these for a while. I was given a necklace in my dream last night. I'm just trying to remember what the charm was on it. The pendant thing. Kairos. I'm getting from this, I don't know what this card is about, but I'm getting seeing past the fears, seeing through the fears, seeing past the fears. I was just getting like a bit of a reptile kind of a thing from this, the scales, and you know, the reptilian part of our brains, the fears. Seeing through that, we've got to be able to see past our fears. I guess another way of saying getting into the magical mindset, changing our mind on that. I mean, we don't have the Hanged Man here, but we did in the energy update today. Dreams have been all over the place. Ring. It wasn't a ring that was on my necklace. But I was given something precious, for sure. You never remember your dreams, really? I do. Commitment, the card of commitment, a ring. We need to commit to ourselves first before someone else will commit to us, of course. Oh, I have a dream journal. That's got to be interesting. The ring. Yeah, a gift of commitment. Of course, we've got to commit to ourselves first. We've got to do the right things by ourselves first. So a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, I don't know. Some of you need to get into that abundance mindset first. I deserve better than this. I'm going to get better than this kind of thing. Yeah, some of it's just processing again. Some of it's just processing. That's what we need to do to match up the things in our brains. Like that's what our brains are doing with dreams. That sleep expert guy has found out, whatever his name is. So our brains take whatever was new that day and it tries to match it up with all different parts of our brain from the past. It's like, does this fit here? Is this connected to this? Is it connected to that? It's almost like it's when our memories get solidified. Of course, it is. Sleep is when our memories get solidified, right? If we don't sleep, we lose our memory. And so it tries to fit it in. It tries to, like, where does this make sense in my mind? Where does this make sense in my experience? And that's what the dreams are. It's like getting a glimpse of that process happening. And that's why our dreams can be about someone in the past. It's like, does this fit in my childhood, with my childhood, this thing that I experienced today? Yeah, some just leave a feeling when you wake up too. Have you ever had sex dreams? Sex dreams, well, I mean everyone's had them, right? But sex dreams with like someone that you're just not attracted to at all, and you wouldn't have sex with, like sex dreams with your boss or something like that. You wake up from that and then you go into work the next day and you can't even speak to them the same. And you're like, what the hell? Brain, what are you doing? Why are you going there? It's freaking. It's not happened that much to me, but when it does, it's freaky. I also put it with my ex-husband. I used to have dreams about him all the time, like doing the wrong thing by me. I should have listened. Hi. Doing the wrong thing by, I used to wake up and be really pissed with him. Like, you asshole. You asshole. What you did in my dream last night. I cannot forgive you for that. I'm the warrior. Oh, wow. I just got a lot from that. See the snake here, that transcendence. Remember the first card out was transcendence. The snake, it's transcending, healing something, yeah, and transcending something. That's why the snake is going through it there. And you see how between his horns here, it's like his mind is full of rainbows then. It's like we transcend something that's darkness, and then our mind is much clearer and much more positive because we're letting go of we're transcending something that's been in the dark within us here. And the warrior is kind of that passion. Like I said, it's that abundance mindset. It's like, I am going to heal this. I am going to figure this out. I'm going to get that money for myself. I'm going to get into a great relationship. It's that the warrior, using that warrior force within us, that power within us to go for what it is that we want. You've got to have like a healthy self-esteem before you can tap into that energy, before you can direct that. Direct that energy to something that we want. Otherwise, that energy just gets directed to everyone else, to the government. Fight the government, or I'll fight researchers that and pretend that I know more than researchers about a virus. I will fight I can't fight the policemen because they're being good right now here on this island. They seem to have, the eyes have disappeared and they don't see what's going on because we're not following the rules because we don't need to. We don't need to follow the rules of another island because they're in a different, anyway. So the police are turning a blind eye right now, which is great. Hey, Walter. Growing our old skin, shedding the past. Yeah, the snake, shedding the skin. Thanks for that, Gabe. Yeah, it's true. Shedding of the skin is that release, right? And then naturally, like if we get rid of the stuff that's like murky within ourselves, we'll naturally get to that positivity, not false positivity though, not that that Pollyanna kind of thing, ignoring the darkness. It's not that, it's transcending the darkness, And then our minds are full of rainbows, eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. You see, it's got the gem on its third eye there. See past our fears. I do like channeling. It's one of my favorite things. Anyone else want a mini read? Because I'm about to close this out very shortly. So get in fast if you do. I want my fridge to turn up. Where's your future love? If you want a mini read, then just check that pinned comment out. Gives you the instructions there. Oh God, I don't like this card. It's the never-ending story. Going around and around in circles. Like I said with that maze card, that's what it feels like. We're going around and around in circles. Haven't I been here before? I thought this was the way out. I don't know. I recognize this. I did, Shauna. Did you miss it? Yeah, yours was early on. The never-ending story. You have to watch the replay, Shauna. Yours was early on. Never-ending story. Oh, it's round and round in circles and it's doing a head in. Look, just like this again. Are you kidding me? The heart below her there. She's got a mirror by her side there to see what it is inside of herself, but the heart's elusive. It's underneath her. It looks like it's in a whatever you call these, egg time, and so she thinks it's a matter of time, but she can't see it. Mirror. The mirror's there. That's what she needs to do, is pick up that mirror and look at herself. It's the only thing that she can do. It's the only thing she can change, right? But she's like, where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. Keep on telling me I've got to wait for it. No, she needs to pick up that mirror and look at herself. Take a long, hard look at herself. No worries. No worries, Shauna. Never ending story. I'll come back tomorrow, but I won't be here. I'll be here on Friday, but never ending story. This is why we feel down. This is why we're like chaos and conflict and like, but we need to change our minds about that and just get on with it and like change our minds, change our mindset so that we activate again to move forward, you know. I think we're out of time, Bolter, to get that. But yeah, in future psychic cafes, you can read that pinned comment. It's by donation, so you'll need to do that like earlier on in the show when I've got time to do it, and I can do that for you. The when and information about that too, to help you on that path. Because like I said, it doesn't just sort itself out. The mirror's right there, right? And that's the important information that I try and give in my readings anyway. So thanks everyone for coming along. Let's do this all over again on Friday. And in the meantime, let's try and be more positive and activated in our path forward, even though we can't see what we need to do, where we need to go. Let's get on that path anyway. Yeah, let's get on that path. Cafe are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will set the next one up right after this. I'll set the next one up right after I finish these ones, so it's there waiting so that you can see when it is in your time zone. But yeah, it's 7 a.m. Bangkok time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You're welcome. I don't just do one card, Bolter, free. It's by donation. Oh, you're working on Friday, that's a shame. Come earlier then next time. Next time when you're not working, come earlier and then you can get your donation in time. See everybody. Yeah, so it's like Sunday evening, Tuesday evening, Thursday evening for a lot of you guys in America, other places in the world. Those of you that are behind the times, those of you not ahead of the times, like Australia and New Zealand and Asia, where I am. See you, everybody. Have a good one. Don't forget to check out that pick a card read that I put up a few hours ago on my YouTube channel. See ya. Won't want to be ya.